This is Sam from Uniondale, and you're tuning into another edition of the Sam I Analyze Show. The Knicks used a Christmas miracle to have the biggest comeback of the year thus far. Let's analyze. Look, to start this game, the Knicks looked like it was an early game, 12 o'clock start. These guys have families, kids. Maybe they were opening gifts. I don't know about you. I'm not a morning person, so I would have probably had that slow start as well. But that's not what they get paid the big bucks for. So you're watching this game. Early on, the Knicks were missing threes, and everything was working for the Cavs. And I'll tell you what, when this game started and you knew that the Cavs, who've been hurt or injured all year, when I heard that Mobley was going to play, I'm like, oh, okay, this is going to be a true test. And the Cavs, you know, Donovan Mitchell, he's from New York, and he wanted to show out. And as he did, you know, Donovan Mitchell, he did definitely show out. 34 points, 12 for 25 from the field. He was 4 for 9 from three. And Darius Garland, who's been dealing with, what is it, turf toe? He went off. I mean, he had 20 points, and he had his backcourt mate. So this was going to be a true test. You know, a true test. A team who right now in the Cavs, who are, what are they, top? I believe they're still top 5. No, they're not, actually. Well, there's still games to be played, but right now the Cavs are 7th in the East. We know when healthy, this team is a top 5 team in the East, no question. Top team in the NBA, period. But that's the Cavs' problem. You know, injuries happen, and we just saw the Knicks go through it last year. So going into this afternoon, this morning, whatever you want to call it, this afternoon, you knew that the Knicks were going to have no Landry Shamet, no Deuce McBrizzle, who are both supposedly close to coming back. And at the end of this game, when you saw what happened with Josh Hart, looks like the Knicks are going to need them. But then they've got a guy in Tyler Kolek. Listen, Tyler Kolek, and I've got to give a lot of credit to one Mike Brown and to the Knicks drafting of Tyler Kolek. I don't know if Tibbs had a say in it, but they drafted him second. They paid him $6 million. So Tyler Kolek, or Kolek Sanity, as I'm calling it, dubbing it early on, because what he's doing is incredible. Got to give Tyler Kolek his credit, and for his last few games, especially for helping this Knicks team with the comeback. So Tyler Kolek. Shout out to Tyler Kolek, man. This guy who he's been bowling out, and the Knicks fell. You know, the Cavs went up as much as 17 points, and they're sitting there, you know, just having a grand old time on the Garden floor. And I'm like, man, this is what's going to happen here. You guys are going to go out like this. Now, going into the fourth quarter, I believe they were only up 12. I believe that the Cavs were only up 12. Let me analyze. Yes, they were up 12 going into the third, and they had another find in Jalen Tyson, who averages 13 points a game, and what a jump, right? Because they said on the telecast he was averaging 3.6 points as a rookie. So a little bit of looks like a Tyler Kolek light situation there for the Cavs, and good for them. But you know, they were going in and they were doing whatever they wanted against the Knicks. But, you know, while I'm watching the game, I'm like, man, Mitch usually dominates, you know, especially when I knew that, you know, I wanted to see how this Knicks team was going to respond with an Allen and a Mobley. And I was wondering, I'm like, are they going to start the Twin Towers in Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson? The Knicks started the Tibbs lineup, but here's the difference this year. Here's the difference. Yes, the Knicks went down 17 points, but the Knicks have a bench now, y'all. The Knicks have a bench right now, y'all. And you've got to give the Knicks a lot of credit. Leon Rose and company. Shout out. Listen, the Knicks have a bench. I'm talking about Mitchell Robinson, Jordan Clarkson, Tyler Kolek, and then you've had the honorable mention, Ariel Haporti, who only played 4 minutes. I don't know what that's about. And then you had Mohamed Diawara, 4 minutes. He had 5 points. He was 2 for 3, 1 for 2. The Knicks are like, I don't know if the Knicks clearly have a plan for him. They're like, you're balling out right now. We don't want you to go in any trades. I don't know. Because the Knicks only played him for like a minute. The guy was going off. Knicks are like, all right, sit down. Come on, sit down. We don't want you in a Giannis trade. We don't want you in a Devo trade. Now, it was a great comeback. El Capitan, Jalen Brunson, 13 points in the fourth quarter. Tyler Kolek, I believe, what did Tyler Kolek have? 11 or 11 points in that quarter? Tyler Kolek, man, and they started serenading the players with the Tyler Kolek 25 minutes, 16 points, 4 for 5 from 3, and he had 3 rebounds. I gotta give Kolek a lot of credit. He attacks the boards, only 3 rebounds, but he had 9 assists to 2 turnovers. The guy was a plus 24. The guy had the best plus minus of the team coming off the bench. Let me tell you something. When the Karl-Anthony Towns trade happened, I'm like, I am surprised that they did not ask for Tyler Kolek versus a Devo. Because I think Tyler Kolek, he's very cerebral, he can see the floor, and he's going to be a very good point guard. I said it. And now, teams are going to come calling. In a Giannis trade, teams are going to want Kolek, they're going to want Deuce. And I don't make that trade, by the way. I love Giannis. Giannis is next level. But you've got calf injuries. I think both calves have given him issues at some point. Calf injuries lead to Achilles injuries. Just ask Kevin Durant. Just ask Tyrese Halliburton. You know, this is an issue, man. This is an issue. Karl-Anthony Towns, every time I'm hearing about that calf, I'm like, they have to monitor that. Dame Lillard, calf injuries lead to Achilles. So I don't know. They've got to work on mobility movement and things like that. The one thing, your boy, you know, I'm in the gym, been in the gym now 2 years, not playing. And I've been working on my mobility work, you know, seated squat position. Also calf raise. You hold the calf raise up. That works on your ankle mobility, the upward motion of the calf, calf extensions, calf raises rather. So I mean, this is things that you have to do, and that's one main reason why I don't want the Giannis trade to happen. And plus, I don't know about you, but I started thinking. I mean, am I giving away a Karl-Anthony Towns, an OG Anunoby, and or a Josh Hart or a Deuce McBride for Giannis? That's a lot. And you're losing shooting. That's something that Giannis will shrink the floor. So I'm not with it. A Deuce for a DiVincenzo or even a Kolek. I don't know if the Knicks are even taking those calls anymore. I told you last video, Malcolm Brogdon, and I hope he's having a great Christmas with his family and he doesn't regret the decision. I'm sure he doesn't. Very smart guy and everything like that. And I'm sure we haven't heard the rest of him, because this guy's a very brilliant guy. He's going to be doing something. But he did the Knicks a favor. By walking away, he allowed the Knicks to say, Tyler Kolek, come on down. And Tyler Kolek is not going anywhere, y'all. Tyler Kolek being traded could be like, like OKC. Remember what happened when those guys started getting their own teams? I mean, I'm just saying. Shout out to Uncle T on that too. We were speaking about that. Was it James Harden, by the way? He left. He went to Houston, became a superstar. MVP. Kevin Durant, MVP. Russell Westbrook, MVP. So I'm not saying that for Tyler Kolek, but Tyler Kolek, man, if he becomes a starter and he goes somewhere, I think everybody's going to be like, what are the Knicks doing? Why would you get rid of him? Tyler Kolek is 24, 25, so he's an older second-year player. So he may does he want to be the backup to Jalen Brunson his whole career? Maybe the Knicks pay him. The Knicks looked out for him as a second-round pick and still gave him $6 million, right? So maybe the Knicks are like, look, you're going to back up JB, but you're going to play a lot. And clearly, Brown found something. He's doing something very smart. You're no longer going to double Brunson bringing up the ball up the floor, right? Like Indiana used to do. You'll see Brown go, Tyler, and Tyler will come out, and now you have multiple ball handlers. So the Knicks are very smart. Mike Brown is very smart. And Thomas, if you're paying attention and if you get another opportunity to coach again, I hope you're learning to adjust, learn your bench, trust your bench, etc. But the Knicks have a find in Tyler Kolek. It's going to be very interesting to see what are they going to do now. What are they going to do as Deuce McBride is in the wings? We don't know how the extent of Josh Hart's injury, but Landry Shamet supposedly is going to be coming back as well. So this was a great win, all in all, a gritty win. But Tyler Kolek was in the middle of it, and Mitchell Robinson, with the 6 key rebounds in the fourth, and he changed the game, and the 4 offensive rebounds, and Mitch imposed his will in that fourth quarter, gave the team multiple times, second chances, third chances, and man, total Knicks win, and I applaud the Knicks for this, and let's see. Let's see what they continue to do, but something special definitely brewing when it comes to the New York Knicks. Now it's that time. Steve Kerr looks like he took the blame for the beef he had with Draymond Green, saying it wasn't his finest hour. I'd like to thank you for tuning in, folks. I'm on most social media platforms at SamIAnalyze. Please like, share, subscribe, and you see that notification bell to the right. Please click on that. That will let you know the next time I drop another video. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, a tout à l'heure.